and let's be safer, please. And we're back! And we're back. Yeshiva's Gula Shaul. Siyum. Meseces avoda zara. Craig, do you want to play the? You want to do me the schus of playing my my Gita Leili? Shkayach. So are we even live? I think it says live. Okay, so I want to put this in a place where the Yidden can see the best Kavanah Torah, looking right at David Cable.
You gotta know with Shalom that if you want to be a professional musician in Israel, you have to join Akum.
Akum. I'll never join the Akum.
Avoda, that's the Gemara. Avoda is a kakol kabin.
Right.
No, the music whole thing that you got to sign to have the royalties.
Yes, selling your soul. That's it's Mama's Akum. Well, people don't know. So we're doing Meseces avoda zara. We've been learning it in Yeshiva's Gula Shaul. We've been learning Meseces avoda zara we started before October 7th. And we started it up here. We started before October 7th, and we continued. And then for like 90 days in a row, we didn't miss shir. And we were zoichet to make a siyum. A lot of the guys here, Zalman, Schleggs, David Cable, TJ, Khalid Sugya, Craig, were in some of the shirim. We have new faces also. The Rebbitzin, of course. In the schus of the Rebbitzin, we were really able to finish because we were doing like a shir a week. And the Rebbitzin came along and we did like 192 shirim in a row. So, anyway, just shout out to everyone who helped us make this possible. Shout out to Rabbi H, who couldn't be here. Unfortunately, he's missed. But everything at the right time. We appreciate that he was here with us in the shira, and we're just getting started. You know, we recently started in Yeshiva's Gula Shaul. After we did avoda zara, we spent like 6 months on like 6 dapim in Baba Basra learning Pirush Hagra. I know it's the English book Juggler and the King, but really Chas v'Shalom, we were just looking at the Hebrew printed in the back. You know, learning the Haley Gra. And then recently, we switched over learning Meseces Be'ah, which is, and Baruch Hashem, we're like surrounded by sugyas. We have guys here who came and joined us at different times for different sugyas. People that were from the beginning, me and Schleggs in the dome. We started with Brachos. Crispy Craig came up, one of those Shabbases. We did the first, come home to the impossible Haima of your own shlemas. Come home to Yeshiva's Gula Shaul. You know? And so we were so motion nefesh to make a siyum on Meseces avoda zara, and it was really a team effort. And so this is the day that, I don't know exactly what number your site for my baby. I asked my family what they want to answer, but it's okay. It's okay. Shagida, me and Zadie right now. And whatever your site it was, for David Ben Bracha, it should be Eloi Neshama.
He told me the third.
The third. Oh, I just don't know if I did, but I don't know if that's true either. But it's okay, because every year that I'm without Zadie, I remember him with my talis, and he's with me always, and a big part of the schus that we have to be sitting in Shag and Torah is the schus of my grandfather, David Ben Bracha. We're also doing shir today in the schus of Nachem Moshe
Ben Chaim
V'Gittel, who brought us Schleggs that if we didn't have, there would be no Yeshiva's Gula Shaul. And we're doing it in the schus of Shimshon ben Shalom ben Shimshon ben Shimshon.
I think so.
Over here?
Father.
Harry's father, Alva Shalom. And if it wasn't for Harry's father, Yeshiva would not be possible. And we're also doing it in the schus of, I have a dear friend in America who, during the whole pandemic, his family wasn't allowed to visit his grandma. She got put in the hospital, killed on a ventilator. They couldn't come to the funeral. And it's a horrible thing. That's one story of the millions or billions of lives that were just shattered from the Shiva Malchus. And the psychological aspect of those people not even understanding what's happening. Right? The Gra actually spoke about blindness. People who sit in darkness, they can't see what happens, what's going on. And he says, especially the Torah, right? The Torah can help that. Talks about Gaiva and talks about Sakot Gra that we learned. How can you know we're a Muslim? Because I have the Gra here and we're learning Yeshivas Gula Shol and a little Chazah. It's all part of the Siyum, the Ilai Nishmas. All these people who are also doing Ilai Nishmas. The father of my Rebbitzon's dear childhood friend, Janet J. Jackson Joplin. You know what I'm saying? Jackson J. Joplin's dad should have a refuah. Just kidding. His neshama should have an aliyah. Okay. Also, and listen, the refuah should go to everyone who needs a refuah. Amir Ben Hillel. Yeah, for our names. You know, the Torah is endless. If anyone wants to say for the Siyum, you know, just text me or write down. Okay, so the Gra talks about the pasuk in Yirmiyahu. He says, "Le'mor la'as." Maybe even Sugi knows the pasuk. "Le'mor le'asurim te'u ve'asher b'choshech yigalu." Okay, pasuk Mishael. So the Assyrian people who are stuck in the Assyrian of their hergel hara, their bad habits, and they can't get out of it, right? In jail, mamish. But then there's also the people in darkness. Who are those? Those are the people who look like they're, they look like, they're not stuck. They look good, but they have no idea what's going on. He talks about Asher b'choshech yigalu kavanaso, the intention, le'aser tach einayim me'ra'os ha'emes, to remove the cement on the eyes from seeing the truth. By the way, we have a lot of delicious food here. Hot roast chicken with potatoes and carrots, which was my Zadie's favorite thing. Mm-hmm. So if you can eat and make a bracha, it'll be a big schutz for my Zadie. And you guys don't have to wait. Like, you guys can go now if anyone's hungry. Okay. I'll go first to tell you guys that you can have some food. Maybe I'll have make a bracha for my Zadie. Start with Barcha Adonai Adonai Cholam, Borei Peri Adama. Amen. Wait. Okay, what else is going to happen? Wait would be okay. I think that's the right time. Just wanted to encourage the island. So they can't see. There, Machshir Einehem. Sometimes they can't see. The Yitzhar is covering their eyes. Okay, so everyone's like, why are you talking about a Gemara and Bava Basra? You're making a Siyum on avoda zarah. Great question. I just thought of it myself. But it is an important introduction because of the Gemara in avoda zarah that we need, first of all, to remember that the Yetzer Hara tries to blind the eyes of people who prefer to believe in Sicha Noeh. Your Sichon, says the Gemara Bava Basra. Imazim Adam is a person makes himself like this city. That goes after propaganda, nice words. Oh, I want to believe that this is the world that we live in. I want to believe our government won't poison us, is not spraying us like bugs. It makes me feel better to feel like that and to think that. And that's Mahalet Achar Sicha Noeh. We should be zocheh to see what's going on in the following Gemara. The following Mishnah is the beginning of the third parak of meseces avoda zarah, daf mem amud beis.
Amen.
So you're saying the cement on the eyes is the equivalent to anyone that takes in the media and believes it?
Yeah. The Gra calls it tach edei. A lot of humans, you know, they don't have so much trouble, you know, like with like their ability to like not bug. You know, sometimes they're like people that like they're very like civilians and they go tie, you know, these things. And they think that like, oh, I'm not like those guys who are like stuck in the cables of taiva, of bugging out, and other taiva. You know, but then there's level, and so that's what the Gra says. And it's actually this week's parsha, so I'll say took the Torah on it. Be like the Talmidim of Abraham, and not like the Talmidim of Bilam. Talmidim of Abraham, what are they? So first it's Ayin Tov. The Gra says, look positively, b'derech hamoil. Look at the world in a way that can help us live. And then he says, Ruach, Nemucha and Nefesh Shefela. He says that the Nefesh is the Taiva, and the Ruach, which is like a higher level, that's like the Gaiva of like, oh, like everything you know, that person is stuck not being able to see the truth, not being able to question preconceived notions. Without further ado, says the Mishnah, Kol Atzulamim Asurim, all of the idols or the statues are asur, because once they're worshipped once, B'shana, well, at least once a year. That's what Meir says. The Chachamim say, Eino asur, it's not asur, Ela kol sheyesh biyado, everything that has in his hand, Makel o tzipur o kador, a staff or a bird or a ball. And then Rabbi Shimon Gamliel says, Ab kol sheyesh biyado kol davar, he has anything that has anything in his hand. Now, if anyone in the Yeshiva Segula Shul group can pull up that picture that I sent to the group of the you know, the entrance, like the invitation. I have a picture from the Vatican, something that I saw when I was at the Vatican. You have it?
Oh, the one
from the Vatican with the globe in his hand.
Oh.
Right? With the ball.
What about the magnet?
What?
The magnet?
No, it wasn't. It was oh, sorry.
Some female statue?
Yeah, it was a statue, and it had. So that's what the Gemara is talking about. That it has a globe in his hand.
With nothing in his hand, it's not asur.
According to the Chachamim, according to here, it says it's not asur unless it has in its hand a stick or a bird or a kador or a ball. And so, are you recording? Yeah. Oh no, keep recording. You can record if you like. Yo, Avichai, Ashar. I never said I wrote the video. Okay. So it says in a ball. If the ball is in the hand of the idol. If the ball is in the hand of the idol. Oh, exactly. It's the kador. And this is it. I saw this when I was at the Vatican. This is what it is. He's holding a ball in his hands. Yeah. Oh, very good. And that is the avoda zarah, right? So it says ball. Zot the Gemara, ball. Kador, right? Why is it asur? Shetobes as atzmo tachas kol ha'olam kulo kekador. Because he's saying like, yo, I'm as important as the entire globe, right? So he holds that he's like chashuv, like a kador. Or he just says like a ball. That's what it says. It's atzmo tachas ha'olam kulo, like a ball. He's holding the world like a ball, right? So Tosfos over here says something. He says kador, kekador, like a ball. He says sha'olam egol.
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 Egol or gold?
Agol. He says the world is just circular. Kid'iza b'Yerushalmi, like it says in the Yerushalmi, Alexandrus Mogdon, Alexander the Macedonian, Allah Lemaila, he went up, Ad Shara, ha'olam kikador, until he saw the ball was like, the earth was like a ball. There's a yam ka'ara, and the sea like a bowl. Perush, yam okeanos, shedobes as kol ha'olam. Okay, they like, Shemaki, it surrounds the whole world. Okay, so there are some people who want to say, look, Tosfos says that the earth is a globe. But Tosfos quotes the Yerushalmi. And the Yerushalmi says that Alexander, the Greek, went up and he saw that the world was like a globe and that the sea was like a bowl. And he sees that the sea surrounds the whole world. So first of all, like a ball, and the yam like a bowl. So now, if you think of the earth, I didn't bring, but if you think of the earth like this egg, right? And this is the earth right here. This is the ice caps, sun and moon going.
It's like a frisbee.
Going around, above. So fine. So we have this Tosfos, and it says, yeah. So people say, oh, I have a raya in the Torah that the earth is a globe because look, I have Alexander the Great saying it. I'm like, what, Alexander the Great? You mean the Shibud Malchias? You mean Yavan, the Mizgavnin, that basically the Romans copied, and they worship who? They worship Helios, the sun god, and that's heliocentrism. And then Rome worshipped Sol Invictus, the sun god. Ah, Rev Yid! Baruch Mechayim Eisen, thank you so much for coming. It's great to see you. Achi, thank you for coming. So in the middle of learning this Gemara, reading the Siyum, Berov Am, please make a bracha on like Zadie's favorite foods. So we have another Gemara that I quoted about Basra, avoda zarah, but there's another Gemara that in no other place in Chazal do they ever go back to this idea that they said in the name of Alexander, right? They say in the name of Alexander. And so people are like, oh look, the Torah says globe, look, because Alexander the Great said that he saw the world as a globe and the earth and the yam was like a ka'ara. So really we have to understand what he's saying in the first place. But anyways, when Chazal and Psachim and Tzadidal talk about it, they do not consider such an idea. And we see that when it says that globe, that idol holding a ball, that is the avoda zarah. That's the pshat of the Gemara. That the entire idea of heliocentrism, Helios is the Greek sun god, and Sol Invictus was the Roman sun god, solar system. All of this is avoda zarah. And that's what the Gemara is saying, that he's holding a ball. Oh, he's saying heliocentrism, he's saying globe, he's saying no rakia, saying against the Torah, and so that's avoda zarah. And so that is an idea that I wanted to talk about in this Siyum, just because it's a big sugya. Right? It's a big thing, especially now people are starting to wake up and say, wait, maybe they did lie to us. They lied to us about the vaccine, about who was in charge, not how October 7th happened. They lied to us about the moon landing, right? People are starting to figure it out. And so they're like, wait a second. Maybe even they're lying to us with all of their propaganda in the government education schools. And you start paying attention, you see that in Friends, every episode there was a globe there. And every show they just randomly throw in a globe. And that's their symbol. If they're globalists, if they have a globe as their logo, so then it's that giveaway that we're talking with Shibud Malchias. And so that's an important thing that I learned from meseces of avoda zarah, that we learned in yeshiva because it was right after we did the sugya of Trei Reshuyos. We were doing the second parak of Chagiga.
Just mentioned that on Shabbos.
Nice. We're doing the second parak of Chagiga. And we're talking about Trei Reshuyos and Elisha ben Avriya, right? And we were like, we got to understand the avoda zarah better. And so then we were learning 45 minutes a day, but every single day with Hasmada. And the Eibishter should give us yata d'shmaya to continue steiging continue growing, each and every one of us at our level, that Amir Hashem, the meseces of the Torah, it could have us, it could all be brought together. You know, we understand the importance of it now, more than ever, and we should be brought with the Torah to help us leave the prison of our taiva and leave the blindness of our gaiva. And with that in mind, speaking of taiva, let's finish the meseces of avoda zarah. What a mesechta! What an ending of the mesechta! So the Gemara tells a story. It's talking about the knife, right? As how do you purify the knife and all that stuff. The Gemara ends with a sweet maisa. You know, okay. Amar Rav Huna Bered to Rav Yoshua. Rav Huna, the son of Rav Yoshua, said, Lechol Batzonin, talking about eating, like talking about the knife and to eat cold food or hot food. And he's saying, and the Rabbi actually positive things like this, that you need to, here, it says Tanya Namiyach. I read the whole brisa, you know? Tanya Namiyach is also brisa says Sachin Yafe She'ein Bo Gumos, a nice knife that doesn't have holes in it. No Asar Pamim Bekarka, you stick it 10 times in the ground. Amar Rav Huna Bered Rav Yoshua Bechol Batzonin. You have to do this even to eat cold food, right? Like hot food, you might think that there's like even a different thing because of the hotness and the way that the heat and the metal and science. This is real science, right? I'm not talking about gravity and nonsense theories of things and evolution, all this shibud. I'm talking about real science, how the heat affects the metal. And the Gemara talks about it. But I want to do the story. I don't want to go into the science right now. I just wanted to make a difference between like what's MS and what's like, okay, Eivishter is MS. Kiha de Mar Yehuda v'Bati Bar Tuvi. It's kind of like that thing that happened to Mar Yehuda and Bati Bar Tuvi, right? And they were going, 2 years, going on a trip. So Hadar Datza Asara Zimni Be'ara. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Abu Yasvi Kamed the Shmor Malka. They were sitting before Shmor Malka. A guy. I see the Kamayo Esroga. He's like, who wants the Esrogs? And everyone's like, me. Who wants pancakes? So who wants esrog? So Pasach, he cut it with his knife and he ate it. Oh, that's some good esrog. You want to hit? So he's like, Pasach, Bati Bartuvi. He's like, here, Bati Bartuvi, right? Have some esrog. And then he's like, okay, awesome. And then he takes the knife, Hadar, Datsa Asar Zimni Ba'ara. He stabs it 10 times into the ground. Pasach, of the Mar Yehuda. And then he's like, here, Mar Yehuda, you can have some. Right? So, Amar Le Bati Bar Tuvi, Bati, son of Tuvi, says to him, Behu Gavala Bar Yisrael. He's like, what, I'm not a yid? You're not going to give me a kosher? You're not going to give me the extra, the extra 10 stabs? What, am I a yid? So he says to him, Lav Bar Yisrael, Amar Le says to him, Mar Kimli B'Gaveh. Mar Lo Kimli B'Gaveh. He's like, listen, I know Mar Yehuda, he's a firm yid. But you, Bati Bar Yehuda, I know you're not so sharp. Ika de Amri, but there are those who say, Amar Le, he said to him even a more incisive, we're talking about knives, an even more cutting line. He says, Idkar mai avadita be'orta. I know what you did last night. Rashi says, he says, mai avadita be'orta, what did you do last night? Derech parsayim. It's the way of the Parsaim, the Paras Umadai, Paras. The Persians, thank you, sir. Lemesor Nashim le'achsanayim. To give women, like, oh, you're staying over here? Here, have a few ladies. Ukishashagrinan lahem, when he sent them last night, Balayla, Sha'avar, last night, Kibble Bati. Bati was like, yo, ladies, come in. You know, I'll tell you about some business. And last night's Malachtai. Rabbi Yehuda, look, Yehuda's like, what are you doing? Like, get out of here. And so that is how the meseces of avoda zarah ends. It ends, first of all, with two yidin, one less from, going to hang out and eat esrogs with the guy. The entire mesechta we learned about avoda zarah, say avoda zarah, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, you know, the Gemara ends. We have yidin, different levels, hanging out with Goyim, and talking sugya. And the guy really gave him some good musar or tochacha on the sha'avar, musar on the haba. And we end with like some great line from an idolater. I think that's an interesting way to end the mesechta. And Hajar Allah Azocher Zaboel V'Slika La Meseches Avoda Zarah. Hadran Allah Meseches Avoda Zarah V'Hadrach Allah. Wait, before I do the Hadran, should we be Kaveh Suda and have a Suda? If you want to have bread, should I have bread?
I think time restraints maybe could be for people with the Suda, but we could do the Siyum right now.
We could do the Siyum and then do the Suda afterwards.
Yeah.
Right? David still give us the after Shmaya. David still give us the after Shmaya.
No man.
Okay. We're going to have a little bit of chicken, just to be okay. My Zaidi, I'll say something about my Zaidi right before I do the Siyum. My Zaidi, he used to love chicken, and he used to love carrots, and he used to love potatoes. And so, Zaidi, we know you're watching, and we come together to learn Torah and the Spus, maybe Yosher, to help Am Yisrael, to help humanity, and to also bring my family personally, bring my family together.
Amen.
Barcha D'Olam Shakol Yavrai. All food cooked by the Heilige Chef Zigiri Zalman.
Delicious. Finger licking.
It's chicken on the bone.
Okay. Also, you know, with the learning about Beitza, time to go less. Okay, so Idkar Mai Avadita Beorta. I remember what you did last night. Hajan Allah Chasocheres Hapoel Mislika Allah Miseches Avoda Zarah. I will come back to you, the parak of Chasocheres Hapoel, and I will Slika Allah. I'll go up to you. Miseches Avoda Zarah. Are we finished it?
No, that's you just said the Kabbalistic.
Aha.
You're going up.
Hadran Allah, Meseches Avoda Zarah, V'Hadrach Allah, Daitan Allah, Meseches Avoda Zarah, V'Daitach Allah, Lo Nisnishei Minach, Meseches Avoda Zarah, V'Lo Nisnishei Minach, Lo Ba'al Ma'adein, V'Lo Ba'al Ma'aseh, Hadran Allah, Meseches Avoda Zarah, V'Hadrach Allah, Daitan Allah, Meseches Avoda Zarah, V'Daitach Allah, Lo Nisnishei Minach, Meseches Avoda Zarah, V'Lo Nisnishei Minach, Lo Ba'al Ma'adein, V'Lo Ba'al Ma'aseh, Hadran Allah, Meseches Avoda Zarah, V'Hadrach Allah, Daitan Allah, Meseches Avoda Zarah, V'Daitach Allah, Lo Nisnishei Minach, Meseches Avoda Zarah, V'Lo Nisnishei Minach, Lo Ba'al Ma'adein, V'Lo Ba'al Ma'aseh, Yirasom V'Nech Adonai Eloheinu V'Eloheinu, Shetei Zoraz meseces umanusenu be'olam hazeh v'zehei imanu la'olam haba. Chanina bar Papa, Rami bar Papa, Nachman bar Papa, Achai bar Papa, Abamari bar Papa, Ravram bar Papa, Rachish bar Papa, Surchat bar Papa, Adav bar Papa, Daru bar Papa. Haravna Adonai Eloheinu Ezrei Zorazcha Bivinu B'Vivios Amecha Beis Yisrael V'niyeh Kulanu Anachnu V'Tzetzeinu V'Tzetzei Amcha Beis Yisrael Kulanu Yodei Shemecha V'Lomdei Sorasecha Me'oivai Tichamkeini Tichakmeini Mitzvosecha Kivilamili Livi Samim B'Chugecha Le'Ma'an Lo Evosh Le'Olam Lo Eshgach B'Kudecha Kivam Chisani Bergen Adonai Lamdeni Chugecha Amen, Amen, Amen Sela Va'ed Modim Arachula V'Nechad Ve'Eloheinu Ve'Evozenu Shezamta Chalkeinu V'Yosh Beis HaMedrash V'lo Zamta Chalkeinu V'Yosh Be'Kuranos Sha'anu Mashkimim V'Hei Mashkimim Anu mashgivim l'divrei Torah, v'hei mashgivim l'dvarim b'teilim. Anu amelim v'heim amelim. Anu amelim v'mekavlim sachar, v'heim amelim v'einam mekavlim sachar. Anu ratzim v'heim ratzim. Anu ratzim l'chayelim haba, v'heim ratzim l'ver shachas. Shenevar v'ataluim toridim l'ver shachas. Anshe davim u'mir v'aloich t'yibem v'ani eftach bach. Yihir atzom v'vanecha Adonai Elohai. Kishem shazartani. Messiah, meseces avoda zara, kedas ready last mesechos, usvarim, kedashim achirim, ubesaimam lamod, ulalamed, lishmor, vilazos, ulekayem, es kol divrei mutar secha, v'yava, uzechos matanayim, v'kol avorayim, is amidei chachamim, yamod li ulezari, shalos hamush, HaTorah mipi umipi zari v'zera zari adolam. This is Gayim Bibi is halechecha tanche osach tishach b'cha tishmor alecha v'hakitzosa ki sesichecha ki v'yirbu yamecha v'yosifu lecha shenos chayim orech yamim b'minah Bismillah, Osher v'chavo, Adonai Oz, Devoiden, Adonai Yivarech, Es Amo B'Shalom. Vizgada, Vizgada, Shemei Rabbah, B'Alma Dihu Azilis, Le'is Chadad Sa Ule Achaya Mesaya Ule Asaka Yason Lekai Alma Ule Mivne Karta Yerushalayim
Amen.
Ule Shachlila Hechle B'gava u'lemekar palchana nuchra min ara u'le'asava palchana dishmaya le'asre v'yamlich kudsha brihu b'malchuseh v'kareh v'yizmach borganeh Mikarev Meshireh B'chayechon U'v'yom echon U'v'chayedecho Beis Yisrael B'agala U'v'zman Kariv V'yimru Amen Yeshmeh Rabba Mevorach Li'olam U'yomei Omaya Yizbarach V'yishtabach V'yizbar V'yizromam V'yiznaseh V'yizadar V'yizaleh V'yizalal Shemei Dikujabrichu Le'ela Min Kol Birchaza V'shiraza Tush B'chaza B'nechem Azah V'amiron V'amah V'imru Amen Al Yisrael V'al Rabbanon V'al Talmideon V'al Kol Talmidei Talmideon V'al Kol Man De'askin B'Eiraisa V'Asra Kadisha Adein V'Div V'Chol Asar V'Asar Yehi Le'on U'Lechon Shalom Arava China V'Chizda V'Rachamin V'Chayit Arichin U'Mizon Ha'Revichei U'Vurkana Min Kadam Avuodi V'Shmaya V'Ara V'Imru Amen
Amen.
Yehi Shalom Arava Min Shemaya V'Chayim Tovim Aleinu V'Yakol Yisrael V'Imru Amen
Amen.
Poseh Shalom V'Rabbav U'Yaseh Shalom Aleinu V'Yakol Yisrael V'Imru Amen
Amen.
Zeman
Tov Mazel Mazel Tov Yehi Lanu L'Chol Yisrael
Mazel tov.
Yehi Lanu L'Chol Yisrael Amen Melech Yisrael David Melech Melech Yisrael David Melech Melech Yisrael Melech Yisrael Chai v'kayam Mazel Mazel Tov Yehi Lanu L'Chol Yisrael Amen Simon Tov Mazel Mazel Tov Yehi Lanu L'Chol Yisrael
here, and you can come live if you like. Where's Dragonda?
I'm gonna end the stream.
Okay, wait, end the stream. Yo, much love, everybody. I love you to my family. I love my parents. And I love everyone who I said fuck you to in the past.